Welcome to episode 39 of Inside 300, presented by InsideTheMagic.com. I'm your host, Brian Perry. We've got a loaded 300 seconds coming at you, all about Walt Disney World, including a new Anthem coming to the resort for the 50th anniversary. One of the biggest financial blunders in Walt Disney World history was cemented yesterday. We'll tell you about that. But first, we're going to talk with one of the most rare character sightings you'll ever encounter at the Magic Kingdom. We're talking about right outside the Haunted Mansion. This character is so rare, I guarantee you have never seen it before. Literally, you've never seen him before because, well, he's invisible, and we'll tell you why as episode 39 gets underway. Haunted Mansion, the legendary attraction that houses 999 happy haunts, is making news today because of a rare character appearance. As many of you know, sitting outside both mansions in Disneyland and Walt Disney World sits an empty hearse being pulled by a ghost horse. Magic Kingdom's hearse was used in the 1965 film The Sons of Katie Elder, starring John Wayne. Many years after being featured in the film was when Disney purchased the elegant carriage and positioned it in front of their sacred mansion. Now, where they found the ghost horse that pulls the hearse is still a mystery. But did you know that the horse isn't the only ghost animal on the lot? There's been a ghost dog sighted on numerous occasions, but get your screenshots ready because this is big. Drum roll, please. Here is Nugget, the ghost giraffe, the baby ghost giraffe. Look how cute he is. Sure, yeah, he might be invisible, and yes, that might literally just be the ghost dog leash upside down, but cast members are having fun with it, and let us have this. Haunted Mansion cast members often add to the ambiance of the attraction with their deathly stares and cold demeanor, and now they're doing just that by bringing out the ghostly horse's ghostly animal sibling, the ghostly baby giraffe, Nugget. You can clearly see the harness holding baby Nugget in place. Now, I don't know if Nugget is normally volatile and violent like this, but guess we're excited to meet him anyway, as you can tell there. And I even heard he signs autographs, though the ink ends up being invisible. All right, it's time for the story about one of Walt Disney World's most expensive and ultimate failures, as it saw its story come to an end yesterday, and that's not an exaggeration. We're talking about the NBA experience, which is closing permanently after operating for only 8 total months following millions and millions of lost dollars. Let's start at the beginning. So we all remember Disney Quest, right? The beloved indoor arcade theme park that Disney neglected and eventually tore down to replace with the NBA experience. I remember telling people at the time, why would Disney create a venue dedicated to one sport when they own ESPN? Now, I'm a huge basketball fan. You know, I love the Knicks. I work for the Knicks. But when you built the NBA experience, you were catering to one fandom, one league, as opposed to the entire sports world. Again, they can slap the ESPN name on anything they want for free. Someone who loves the NBA would visit an ESPN zone, but someone who loves, let's say, European soccer wouldn't necessarily visit a basketball dedicated attraction, especially for the prices they charged. It made literally no sense. On top of all that, Disney had years of experience running ESPN zones all throughout the country, which were interactive sports bars and arcades that were much more elaborate and much more lucrative than the ESPN restaurant currently on the boardwalk. Anyway, after seeing what kind of numbers the NBA experience was doing in its first 8 months, Disney panicked. And then came the pandemic. And then came the closure. So that's the story of the NBA experience. It's a shame because I actually liked the place. But here's to something better in the future. Maybe a resurrection of a fallen friend. DQ2. You heard it here first. Walt Disney World's got a new theme song for the 50th, or at least soon it will. The company released information and a video regarding the new anthem that Disney says is nostalgic, inspirational, and contemporary. Different arrangements of the song will be heard when each Disney park icon transforms into a beacon of magic at night. Cinderella Castle looks sparkly, the Tree of Life is filled with fireflies, Tower of Terror doesn't look so haunted, and Spaceship Earth is giving me a little more disco and a little less golf. You know those obnoxious fans in the stands, the ones who, despite not being able to throw a football more than 5 yards, think they can tell Tom Brady how to improve? Well, that's basically what we have here. DC, yes, DC Comics, essentially called out Marvel on Twitter for the productions they've put forth. Doom Patrol, which is a show from DC, tweeted, "What if you didn't make movies that were so campy?" Marvel's new What If show just premiered a few days ago, so the hashtag What If was trending. Fan replies were just as you expected. Here are some of my favorites. Steven Turner wrote, "What if y'all made comic book shows that people actually watched and got Emmy nominations?" Your friendly neighborhood Spencer Snyderman might have said it best, though. Delete this. DC has essentially thrown 1,000 darts at the dartboard and hit the bullseye maybe like 3 times. One of those times thanks to James Gunn, by the way. 5 out of the top 12 highest grossing films of all time are Marvel movies. But hey, Aquaman is number 23, so that's cool. And that's going to do it for this episode of Inside 300. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe, click that bell icon. This way you're notified every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning when new episodes of Inside 300 come out. I'm your host, Brian Perry. I will see you next time, and as always,
bye-bye.